All right, guys, welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chanel. We are going to start referring to this chat time here as our Power Juice Hour. Why? For those who do know me, my favorite juice is apple juice. Um, it's rewarding for me. It's like a comfort drink for me. It's a lot of things. It's a first love. It's my best friend. Whatever. I drink it. I like to drink it. And there'll be times on this camera that I will drink it. I would invite you to join me in drinking some juice while we have this little conversation. So, every once in a while, currently at the moment, I have some Flevosap from the Albert Heijn down the street. So, this topic on our Power Juice time is going to be called Consistent, Persistent, and Resilient. I have a few notes down here, so probably look down from occasion to occasion. It's cool. So, as I told you on my last video, for those of you who didn't see it, my first video is my intro to my travel chronicles. Check that out. I'm here to give information, give you guys what's going on, give some tips, all kinds of things. This one here, I am strictly going for working out the dream. So, in being consistent, persistent, and resilient, I want to give you a little bit of background on what's going on. As I told you before, I'm in the city of Tiel, the province of Gelderland in the Netherlands. Tiel is a very interesting place, to say the least. All your locals say the exact same thing and they ask on a regular basis, how come you come to Teal? Well, we kind of just ended up here, but nonetheless, we are here and it has been both a struggle and pretty amazing. I've been in the States my entire life. I'm now 29 and I'm in another country. I've been here since March 29th. Just a little bit of background on Deal. Deal is Fruit Town. It is, I think the person that most of your Dutch won't know Deal, they'll know Filipia is the person here, or it's a figure, a mascot, if you will, Filipia. He's like this raspberry fruit person. I don't know, it's like the town's mascot, something like that. But Deal has some of your best fruit. Fruit and jam is what they know here. I have had some really great watermelon. I've had some really amazing clementines, oranges, strawberries. My vegetables are fresh every day. All of my things, because the farmers and the agriculture around here, they grow everything and they either send it to my local grocery store or I go to the market on Saturday and Sunday and I shop there. Fruit's usually cheaper there. I can get like 20 oranges for €4, maybe 20 oranges. Anyway, so if you're ever looking for a quiet, interesting place in the Netherlands, Amsterdam is not the only place you guys can go, I promise. It's not the only place. Deal is interesting, to say the least. You don't get much of a city life here, but it's a well-diverse place of people. I've seen so many people here. There's Moroccans, there's Turkish, there's so much Turkish food. Oh my God, I love Turkish food. There's so much Turkish food. You have Africans, you have Polish people, there's all of everybody here. They speak all the languages. They speak English. They speak so many languages. English is one of them. It's something they say they can understand or they can speak, but they don't understand it. I don't know. I think they speak English well, but Here's where they got me a little bit. Being in Thiel, because of the language barrier and my process into integrating into another culture, it's been a bit difficult. A lot of people in Thiel, while maybe they speak English, a great deal of them don't. You can usually find a lot of English speakers in like Utrecht or Amsterdam or Rotterdam, any of those particular places, because there are a good number of expats there. In Deal, I think that we are the only Americans. But, however, I've been here. And it's been a runaround going through trying to get like jobs and going through the integration system and things like that. You need a work permit to get a job, and your job, you need a work permit. You got to go see this person for this person. You got to call this person for that. And you got to speak Dutch to this person. You got to get a translator for this one. It has been a task. One that you really have to just kind of really wrap your mind around. I've been thrown for so many loops that I think I stopped thinking one day or something. That just kind of like exploded in my mind, and I had to sit back and reevaluate what was going on. I am not in America anymore. Across these lines, I am a foreigner. And as weird as that sound, it is pretty cool. But I now have a new respect for the immigration laws and what people go through. I think it's pretty insane, but I don't know if my opinion matters on that. However, what I do want to do is start by saying, don't give up. Even if you're not doing this right now, we have so many challenging things that we do in life. Having a family, going for another dream, whether it's entertainment, whether it's being a CEO, whether it's being an entrepreneur, the biggest thing is to not give up. Don't give up. I know it's easier said than done. It feels like maybe you want to give up because it's not moving quick enough or it's not something. But in anything that you do, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be some things, and the goal is to not give up. A few ways that you can keep that motivation of not giving up. I like to write things down. I like to form a list of things, but a actual like concrete list of things. It's all good and dandy to like plan these things in your mind and say, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna remember it. Things happen, you forget about it, the path is deterred. I don't know. But keeping a list of things to do, keeping a goal list, keeping 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, anything. Tip, if you guys haven't already, please read the 4-Hour Work Week. I'm reading it right now. It is a really great read so far. It is a really great read. So I'll put I'll link somewhere around and let you know the 4-Hour Work Week. It is a really good read so far. But it has taught me a lot of things, like setting actual realistic goals on. It's not that I've just learned it from there, but no matter how insane the goal is, it's always reachable. It's always possible, as I've learned. So writing things down, I have so many books of things. I look down at my books. I have so many books. I have so many things that I've just written so many lists down in, and it's like my life of things to do. Write down your bucket list. So that way, when you're ever discouraged or something, you can open up and you can say, boom, I have all this stuff to do with this time in my life. Let me get on the ball and let me do it. Along with that, make sure you have your why. Make sure you remember your why. It is easy to wake up in the morning and forget it. Put it somewhere. Write it on, post it, put it on the bathroom mirror, your why. That way you look forward to getting up every single day. Even if you're not feeling it, you still look forward to get into whatever it is that you got to get to every day. A little bit of where I'm going. Um, but the goal is to not give up. The goal is to write it down. The goal is to remember your why. I'm making goals for you guys. um, but honestly, every day that you remember why you are doing all the things you're doing, whether it's going to work every day. Not everybody cares about the whole. Uh, People care about jobs, but I understand there's like a new wave of do your own thing and whatever. But honestly, people have jobs because they need them, because they want them, because they want to climb the pole. Whatever path you decide to take, don't let anybody tell you that it's the wrong path. Your path is for you. So if you get up in the morning just to go to work or whatever because you want to buy this house or you want to buy your kid a horse or something, the fact is you have a why and you're doing this thing every day to get one day closer to your goal. Every day that you're doing what you have to do, you are a step closer to your goal, which is amazing. It's progression, to say the least. I once had a teacher who told me if you are not progressing every day, you are actually getting worse. Every day there should be a new movement of progression, but if you are in the same thought process as you were yesterday and the day before, and the day before that, you are steadily getting worse. I think that's true. If I'm not, if you think it's a lie or if it's wrong or it's whatever, whatever. But if you're not progressing every day, then what are you doing? Let's see. So, even on those days, like I said, that you decide that you may not feel like doing it, you don't want to get up, you don't want to whatever, push. Because you aren't going to feel like it every day. You don't even feel like getting up and going to the grocery store when you need to. So, and you still have to go, correct? Because you still have to eat. Same thing, same concept right now. You may not feel like it's moving. You may not feel like it's going anywhere. You may feel like life has just happened. Keep going. Keep pushing. Through pushing, you not only heal yourself, but you help others to keep pushing. You provide a light. There's so many things that happen when you keep pushing. It'll be worth it in the end. Because the day that you do buy your house or do buy your daughter the horse or do get your kid this new car that you promised them for whatever is a day that you will say, I really worked for this. I really put my heart and my effort into this goal. When you become that 6-figure winner, you put your whole heart into it, and at the end of the day, it works. It works. Along with pushing, though, make sure you take it easy because it is very necessary to give yourself time to recoup. Very necessary. Your mind is processing things processing a million thoughts a second, and at the same time as it doing that by itself, you are also putting a million thoughts in it by whatever research you got going on for the day, whatever meetings you've done, all the thoughts that you thought about, all the words that somebody said to you. You may remember a hey that somebody said to you yesterday or something like that. I don't know. Your life is, your mind, everything is always going. Make sure you recruit. Make sure you take that time to yourself and recruit. Take a walk. Take a bike ride. I love bike rides. It's my main mode of transportation at the moment, and it feels so good. Let me tell you that. Anyway, but do something. Drink some tea, but don't work at the same time. Enjoy your coffee. Spend some time with your family if you have to. Make sure you regain yourself so that you have more energy, more insight, and more clarity to keep pushing. Sorry. Make sure you have the goals. Make sure you have that energy to keep going. Give yourself that time. The most important part of all of this is that you have to really believe in yourself. I don't know how to stress that enough. There are times where you feel like you can't do it. Well, you can. There are so many things that you think you can't do that you really can. If you push yourself. If you push yourself to it, if you believe that you can do it, you can do it. It's all about the mindset. It's all about changing your mind and rethinking some things a little bit. You maybe can't do something one way, but you could do it a different way. 5 plus 4 makes 9. So does 1 plus 8. So does 3 plus 6. There's a bunch of different possibilities, a bunch of different ways for you to do something. And as long as you believe you can do it, you are going to do it. Self-love is what you need. As much as you have your amen corner in the back and all these people rooting for you, you have to be able to do these things yourself. It's really a motivation, a self-motivator. Being consistent, persistent, and resilient are self-motivating qualities that you have to obtain, you have to get, you have to grasp, in order to make yourself happy. Honestly, I could say all of this is to make your dreams come true and to, I don't know, get that job, whatever it is, but honestly, it's just to make yourself happy, because it all starts with you. Being a strong person, or being as persistent as someone can be towards whatever their life goals, their life journeys, it's really the best thing you can do for yourself. It's the best thing you can do for yourself, keeping yourself encouraged. You can go to others for encouragement. We need that. We need people. I'm here for you guys. I have people that are here for me when I need it. And it's great. It's amazing. But at the end of the day, all these people can root for me, and I can still not do anything about it if I don't believe in myself. And that is the major key here. So, and all that's going on, my persistence is to continue on this traveling journey, guys. So, my background's going to change. I'm really excited. It took a lot. It took lots of thought process. It took lots of clicks. It took lots of links. It took lots of finding deals. But my next place will be Manchester. I will be in England, guys, for a little bit of a minute. So my background's going to change. I'm going to show you some things there. Never been. I always hear about London. I know Manchester's a big place, but I'll be there. And this is a part of it. This is a part of me being consistent and persistent. There have been an immense amount of obstacles that I have overcome and that I am still overcoming. And I think my life is just readying itself for this travel thing. I've created the opportunity, and that's another thing you have to do. When things aren't working out, you have to be able to create opportunities for yourself, because it's possible. It's possible. It's possible to create your own outcome in life, honestly. If there's something that you want to go for, people do it all the time. It's possible. Things are possible regularly. Everybody has done the impossible. We've gone through discovery phases of finding food, new interesting things, and here we are. We have all this stuff that somebody thought about. So always remember, if you think it's impossible, it's very much possible. It's very much possible. There's not too many things in the world that's impossible, honestly. I think time travel is possible. That's besides the point. But this is a part of being consistent and persistent. So let's run it back. 1, don't give up. 2, make goals for yourself. 3, always remember your why. 4, applaud yourself. Applaud yourself. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Get up in the morning. It might be the weirdest thing that you do, but wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and clap, please. And listen, send me a video if you do it, because I really want to see it. But get up in the morning, clap. Clap for yourself. Clap for your day. Clap for what's going on. I don't know what kind of day you're gonna have after that. I woke up and I did it before, and I had a really great day that day. It was weird, but I had a really great day. So applaud yourself in your push. If you've pushed too hard, make sure you take time for yourself. Take a bike ride. Go for a walk for those who don't have bikes. I don't know. Drink some tea. That's 5, right? Most important, last thing, number 6, believe in yourself. Encourage yourself. Make sure you are being the best amen corner you have. And these are all your tips. These are all your tips for being consistent. These are all your tips for maintaining that persistency, for going for it. And these are all the tips for being resilient, for being Rocky in your life, being your own Rocky. So if there's anything that you want to know, I might provide a few links for you here and there for some travel tips. I'm definitely excited about Manchester, so you'll definitely see me probably more than you've seen me. You'll see me more than you've seen me before, but I've got some things going on at the moment for you guys. Some really great travel opportunities, some really great travel tips, some really great flights. It's crazy stuff. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming to my Power Juice time. We are 2 videos into this. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, please, if you have any comments while watching this, please say something. Just let me know. I want to be able to have a good dialogue going on. I want to feel like we're all drinking juice together. I want to feel like, this is where we get to sit, chat, and powwow, So if you have any questions, you have anything you want to see, you have something you want to hear, you want to get advice for this or that, please ask. If you see this on Facebook, ask me on Facebook. If you see this, I don't know how you see it on Instagram because the video is about 20-something minutes long. But if you see me on Instagram, please ask. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for myself, but I'm here for you guys. As much as I'm talking to you about making a dream happen, I am myself still figuring out how to make the dream happen. So this is not only words for you, these are words for myself that I strongly believe in. I've seen work 1,000,000 times before, and there have been times where I have not thought about anything besides the problems at hand, but it's not about the problems at hand, it's about where you're going. So thank you for coming to my Power Juice time. Until next time, guys.